Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with the HGP Sportscast. The GFF's National Training Centre is almost complete, and according to the Federation President, it is a promise delivered and dream realized. Ford explained during a visit to the National Training Centre at Providence that in 7 weeks' time, the GFF will be able to deliver on a promise and the nation will realize a long overdue dream. A representative from the Holland-based contracting company Greensfield, who is responsible for preparing the pitch, noted that the most difficult part of the project, the site's land filling and irrigation works, which was subcontracted by Nabi Construction Inc., was completed. The subsequent works will include leveling of the current loam surface and laying of the artificial pitch, all of which is projected to be completed in less than 2 months. Wayne Dover, interim head coach of the senior men's national team, said this new facility will help their ability to train players, so that the Federation will be able to produce quality players. Football stakeholder Lawrence Power Griffith, who has served the game well for decades both locally on and off the field, related jubilation at being alive to witness Guyana being fashioned with a professional pitch. Guyana, who opened their bid in the Under-15 tournament on Wednesday, got through in fine style when they posted 224 for 9 in their 50 overs, thanks to contributions of Yearwood 75 and Dindial 59. Windward Island's batting never got off the grounding, seeing the Guyanese bowlers dismantling the side for a mere 154 runs in 44.4 overs, with Chantrapal Ramraj and Mahendra Gopilal, who took 3 wickets apiece. The competition continues on Thursday with 3 matches. Jamaica are set to take on Trinidad and Tobago at Kensington Oval, while Windward Islands tackle Barbados at Chadwick Park, and Leeward Islands take on Guyana at Melbourne Oval. And continuing in cricket, skippers Steve Smith and David Warner banned for 12 months for ball tampering. Stanford Howard has more.
Cricket Australia's investigation also confirmed Bancroft used sandpaper to damage the ball during the 3rd test against South Africa. Cameron Bancroft, who carried out the cheating in South Africa, was given a 9-month ban by Cricket Australia. The three had already been sent home from the Australia tour before the 4th test begins on Friday amidst widespread condemnation stretching beyond the sport. Smith, 28, and Bancroft, 25, have also been suspended from captaining Australia for at least the next 2 years. Warner, 31, will not be considered for any team leadership position in the future, Cricket Australia said. Smith, Warner, and Bancroft are banned from international and Australia domestic cricket. They will also serve 100 hours of voluntary service in community cricket and can appeal against this suspension. Cricket Australia said the players would be permitted to play Australia club cricket and will be encouraged to do so. They also remain eligible for competition outside of Australia. But earlier on Wednesday, Smith and Warner were also banned from this season's IPL. In January, the pair were signed to the most lucrative T20 contracts ever offered to an Australian player, reportedly worth over £1 million each. Before Wednesday's IPL ban, Warner stepped down as captain of the Indian Premier League side Sunrise Hyderabad. Smith stood down as captain of the Rajasthan Royals on Monday. Reporting for the HGP Sports, I am Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford. The 3-time Grand Slam champion and 8th-seeded Venus Williams has been knocked out of the Miami Open in the quarterfinals by qualifier Danielle Collins.
The American flag is flying, an all-American quarter-final as Venus Williams takes on the qualifier Danielle Collins. Venus continues her bid for a 4th Miami Open title, but to do so she has to make it safely past the
The 7-time Grand Slam winner Williams was defeated in 29 minutes by the 24-year-old ranked 93rd in the world, 6-2, 6-3. It was Collins' first victory against a top 10 player. She will now face French Open champion Jelena Ostapenko in the semifinals.
Oh, that's brilliant! Wow.
Collins said the first time she saw Venus in the locker room, she nearly cried. She admitted, "She has been my favorite player, so I'm finding it difficult to wrap my head around this."
What has she just done? Danielle Collins in dreamland. the qualifier with the match of her life to knock out the three-time Miami champion, Venus Williams.
And that has brought us to the end of this edition of the HGP Sportscast. Before we go, remember, life is like a sport. Always remember to play fair. Have an enjoyable Easter weekend. Goodbye.